All right, History Warriors, it's time for Level 7 Challenge 2. On today's episode called The Hamilton-Jefferson Showdown, a tale of frenemies and tattling, we will be uncovering drama, secrets, and power plays of the first few presidents and their besties. Or should I say, cabinet? So imagine you're the president, but you can't do everything alone. So enter the cabinet, who's basically a group chat of experts who have to help the president make decisions. Each member is standing on business. The Secretary of State handles foreign friendships, the Secretary of Defense keeps the nation safe, and the Secretary of the Treasury controls the cash flow. You assemble this dream team to help make the best decisions for the country. They give advice and make sure things run smoothly. It's like having a team of pros in your corner to tackle the big stuff. Let's talk about two of Washington's top guys, Alexander Hamilton and Thomas Jefferson. These two were frenemies in the truest sense, working together but constantly tattling on each other to Washington, trying to get him on their side. So how did the OG frenemies begin? Basically, Hamilton, aka Mr. Big Government, had huge plans for America. He wanted a national bank, a strong central government, and an economy based on industry and trade. Think of him as trying to run the US like a business empire. On the flip side, Jefferson believed in states' rights and a farming-based economy. To him, Hamilton's ideas were basically a federal power grab. Tyranny 2.0. The last thing he wanted was a bunch of city bankers running the country. So what did they do? They tattled to George. Hamilton was like, but we need the national bank to make America stronger. And Jefferson ran to Washington saying, George, this bank thing is unconstitutional. It's giving the government way too much power. It was like a founding fathers soap opera. No, it got bad. So when Hamilton got caught in a scandal over an affair, Thomas Jefferson didn't jump in directly, but his buddies sure did. Hamilton tried to clear his name by admitting the affair, and Jefferson's team spread the gossip everywhere. It was like the ultimate political drama. Jefferson's crew loved seeing Hamilton embarrassed, and they used the scandal to take him down a notch. These guys were like the original housewives of history. So Washington, in his famous farewell address, even warned them to chill with the party drama and not get tangled up in foreign alliances. Spoiler alert, they didn't listen. He also told them to stay out of foreign affairs. But did they listen? Again, no. These two were so different and so stubborn, so they invented two new groups: Hamilton's Federalists, Team Big Gov, and Jefferson's Democratic Republicans, Team States' Rights, which will be our first political parties just so they could keep fighting. Fast forward a bit to the Alien and Sedition Acts. Cue more drama. Hamilton's Federalist team was behind these laws, which made it harder for immigrants to become citizens and punished anyone talking smack about the government. To Hamilton, it was about keeping order. But Jefferson? Oh, he was furious. He saw this as the ultimate federal overreach, government silencing people for criticizing it. Jefferson was ready to fight back for free speech and state rights. Think about school rules, for example. Hamilton would probably want one big set of rules for everyone, like having the same dress code and rules across all schools. But Jefferson might argue that each school should decide its own rules based on what works best for them. Or with social media, Hamilton would support the government stepping in to regulate what happens online, making sure it's safe for everyone. Jefferson, though, would say people should have more freedom to decide for themselves without too many restrictions. So in the end, Thomas Jefferson and Alexander Hamilton never squashed their beef. Their arguments about big government versus states' rights and how America should run never got settled. And guess what? Their fight still lives on today. You can hear their ideas in today's political battles, whether it's debates over how much power the government should have or how the economy should work. Their rivalry is still sparking heated moments in modern politics, proving their influence is as strong as ever. So, after all this drama, here's the big question. Who do you think you'd want to be besties with, Hamilton or Jefferson? Are you all about Hamilton's big plans and strong government? Or do you vibe with Jefferson's love for states' rights and freedom? Either way, both left their mark and their ideas are still shaking things up today.